my beautiful, terrific friends. I am your friend Kevin. This is your Divine Daily Blast with a bit of a twist. As you know, every week, at the beginning of the week, I choose a Divine Master to work with for the week. Plus, I bring in an Angel Activation card. We change the decks over just to give a bit of a different dimension. So I thought I would let you in on my process of choosing and settling in. So let's get right to it, and I'll show you how all that works for me. Let's see. There we go. So the one thing we do know for today is we're in an angel numerology number 7 day. And as I shared in the navigation for the week ahead, this is about focus. Reminding ourselves that we're heading in the right direction and using the 7 of Cups to make the firm decisions that we need to make. The Sun and the Chariot cards from a tarot deck, doesn't matter which one, can also speed things along. Plus, you can enlist the help of Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron. That goes with the number 7. Now, I did shuffle and I did choose our Angel Affirmation card from Archangel Jophiel. As the beauty of God, I can help you see the positive in any situation. Put on my uplifting, rose-colored glasses. I am beautiful. The world is beautiful. My future is beautiful. Now, that's not the first time in the last little while that we've pulled in Jophiel and she's reminding us to see the beauty in everything, including ourselves. I also went ahead and pulled up 3 isms from my quotation. I call them Kevinisms. The first, the brighter I shine, the lighter I get. The second, abundance flows effortlessly into my life, and focus on abundance being anything and everything: air, water, grass growing, trees blooming, the heart beating, blood flowing, oxygen going through your body. It's all abundant. Abundant means won't ever run out. I am effortlessly thriving and abundant. That word, abundant, 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 abundant. I've got a funny feeling it's going to play into what these cards, but the reason why you're seeing the inside of the card decks is because the wonderful teacher Kyle Gray, and I think it may have started with him, I'm not sure, decided to put little there's sort of initiation verses inside the boxes of his oracle decks. Excuse me. Radley does the same thing with the Archangel Michael Sword of Light. He's put in, you are a child of unfathomable beauty and light. Well, we concentrate on being a child of unfathomable beauty and light. It lifts the vibration. If we want to convene or if we want to commune with the divine, whatever the divine means to you, we do have to raise the vibration. They have higher, at least the ones I work with, have a higher vibrational energy than my own physical human in this life energy. Let's get right to my process. I usually sit, feet flat on the floor, eyes kind of closed down, and recite, Divine Masters, Keepers of Ancient Wisdom, I call on you now. Thank you for revealing to me what I need to know. I am willing to listen, and so it is. It isn't complicated. It's just right here on the box. And look, we have the Holy Amethyst. That is our card for the week. I did a shuffle. I placed the whole deck face down, and there it is. You are the light. In addition, if that's not enough, Divine Masters within, the voice of my inner teacher, I call on you now, awaken and activate. I'm willing to remember you, and so it is. So now we focus on remembering the Holy Amethyst and what the Holy Amethyst brings. I don't need any more than that card. That's what we'll use all week long. A rather beautiful image by the incredible Jennifer Hawkyard. So put the other deck away. The Holy Amethyst works with the Violet Flame, works with Archangel Zadkiel, also works with um, Saint Germain. It's anything that is spiritual. Now, we move on. What is our angel activation for the week? And once again, feet flat on the floor, getting into that sacred space. Angels on my left, angels on my right. I am protected by love and I am guided by light. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. I activate my angelic connection. Thank you, angels, for revealing to me what I need to know. I am willing to listen. If any of you are even remotely interested in following, we call it woo-woo, whatever you want to call it, this is really where we start. This is where we go. This is where I do every day. It gets me off on the right foot. I'm just going to choose a card straight from the top to see who our angel is, or our angelic activator is. And here we have Lakshmi and Ganesh. Now, this card comes from The Divine Masters by Kyle Gray. And Lakshmi and Ganesh are pretty much Hindu gods. Lakshmi is the goddess of good fortune, of blessings, of basically what this is talking about, abundance of all things in all places. And Ganesh removes the obstacles that are standing in the way. So these two together form a really beautiful, blessed partnership, in so much that I believe all week long we're going to be what I call doing the work of moving out anything that's not for our prosperity, not for attracting wealth and happiness. This is what these two are. But we have to get rid of the doubt that that's not possible. We have to get rid of the fear that I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough. That is all blocking blessings. Also, resentment of other people's success is a blocking of your own blessing. It's really tough to do. We can outwardly declare to the universe, I'm so happy they did this, I'm so happy they did that, I'm genuinely glad that this happened for them, that happened for them. And let's face it, people, you can go to any social media site and you can see people splattering all their successes everywhere. Doesn't mean that we are truly and utterly pleased and happy for them, particularly if something in our own life is lacking. I don't want to be pointing fingers in that direction, but it is a statement of fact that there has to be a sacred balance. I would say the joy that somebody gets when they attain something is pretty remarkable. Trying to think, I probably will be bringing you more information about the Holy Amethyst along with Lakshmi and Ganesh. I just wanted to share my process with you so you could see there's no hoodoo voodoo going on here. Now, I chose Archangel Michael, Sword of Light, Oracle deck because I had such a great time at John Mothershead party last night, and thank you all of you who showed up. It was just a delight. It was so much fun. There was a lot of insight. We talked about authenticity. We talked about it was just a lovely evening. The other reason why I'm bringing this in is because the moon has moved into mysterious Scorpio. We also have the eve of the full moon tomorrow, and Pluto is making a clash with Mars. So you may find yourself feeling your emotions being cattywampus, a little bit off the scale. Focus, focus, focus on abundance, focus on beauty, focus on joy, focus on the brighter you're shining. So Archangel Michael, thank you for being here with your sword of light. Cut the energetic ties to people, places, situations, stories, drama, nonsense, and anything that does not bode for my highest good. I appreciate you being here. And I want a blessing card for everybody, including myself, to send us on this week. This card feels right. Sometimes I get jumpers, but it hasn't happened in a while, and that's fine. You are correct. So, in other words, you've listened to your inner guidance and you've made wise choices. Keep moving forward. That's where the focus is. You know, if I had to choose one word for this card, one word for this day, one word for this energy, would be focus on clarity, focus on being clear, focus on being determined, focus on even your languaging. If you journal, find the places in your journal where you're putting in filler words, where you're putting in accented words like this was very this was all, or whatever that is. And the filler words, the accentuators in our languaging, says two things. It says where we are for sure. Like if something is very this or it's incredibly that or what have you, whatever's coming after that word, where's where the focus is. I'm trying to think of an example. Yeah, the fairies are with me. Gertrude just said, stop waffling and get to the point. That's exactly what this card is about. You are correct. There's nothing you can't do. If you want to follow abundance, which is really what this is about, focusing on abundance, focusing on clarity, focusing on getting the message out there, you have to take away the dookie. I almost said something else, but you know, the YouTube police will probably be knocking on the door telling me to keep my mouth clean. I think that's it for me today. I hope this is helpful, and I just adore all of you. Let me know in your comments as you do, and even if it's a comment like I wasn't getting anything from that, I like that too, because that just tells me what I need to do. Anyway, my loves, until tomorrow, lots of love. Bye for now.